Hey everybody. I got talking with some other people in my YouTube channel, and they wanted to see my city fight terrain or how I got started, and this is what I've got so far. This is my Imperial Guard. There's some tanks. There's the starts of my ruined buildings. My Orc banner I'm still working on. Part of the church terrain I'm building. It's part of my bunker. There's some veteran fighters and a commissar. There's my stormtrooper sets for number 1. Some custom stormtroopers I'm making for myself. There's the command right there. But this is what everyone wants to see. That's right, everyone wants to see the Titan. I'm in the light, so there it is. It's the Scout Titan. It's a standard Scout Titan. It's one of 5 I'm making. This is the only one I've currently got finished just yet. It's got twin, I think they're Last Destroyers or something like that, and a twin heavy storm bolter, a mega bolter combo. A bunker system I'm in the middle of building. My command outpost. Now my 2 earth shakers. This is my Armageddon pattern I'm going to be making. This one right here, and this is a regular open top one I'm making. Now these are not Games Workshop tanks. None of my tanks are Games Workshop. None of them. They're all from a company called 21st Century Toys. Now a lot of players go, well, you really should have some Imperial Guard tanks, and I do. I have 4 Chimeras on the way. I found a company up in Provo that does bulk orders, and I bought me 4 Chimera tanks, and they're on the way for my troops, with custom Forge World heavy bolter turrets. Because unlike most people, yes, you can have a heavy bolter in the main turret and on the hull. So that's 2 heavy bolters. And it's cheaper than the heavy squads. That's a hint for you. My guys have the Xeno Eldar. So regular Eldar and Dark Eldar, look out, and yes, heavy bolters do rip through your armor as it is. And in the hands of these guys, yeah, it's even worse. I'm in the process of switching over the last cannons over with heavy bolter variants. This is my army's flag. It's actually my real life family clans banner. It's on all of my Imperial Guard tanks. Well, if they're not, I'm actually going to be printing some more off. Pretty much I'm holding my game table out in my living room right now. And this is a character view, as Bill does all the time. As you can see, there's some orcs. And there's Grunthug, the orc war boss. And what Imperial Guard player would I be without Commissar Yarak? Converted, I might add. This is not your regular Commissar Yarak, simply because he has no sword. As you can see, I removed the sword. I green stuffed this in place of his sword. Models painted by me, converted by me. All my models are painted and converted by me. As you can see on the tanks, I've even got me a gunner, converted. Yet again, family crest, right there on the tank. As you can see, I removed the regular weapon that was on the tank and replaced it with a hull-mounted heavy bolter. I don't have Spunson-mounted heavy weapons. I see no point in them. I mean, simply put, if you move the tank, they can't fire. You fire the main battle cannon, it can't fire. But if I move the tank, the heavy bolter can fire. It's hull-mounted, do you see? So either way, I have death and destruction on wheels. This is another tank. This is a German Tiger tank. That's the Panzer Avwurz D, and that I believe is the Avwurz Tiger from World War II. It was designed for World War II, but it only saw combat at the latter half of World War II. Believe this had a 88mm battle cannon, can't remember just offhand, and I know that one had a whopping 108mm battle cannon. This was a killer in World War II. I had my grandmother's eldest brother. He was in the Afrika Tank Corps, and he fought Rommel and his Panzerabwehr and the Tigers many times, and he used to tell me growing up as a kid all the stories about these tanks and what damage they could do. So that's why I decided to change the regular stock Leman Russes. Don't get me wrong, they are nice models, but the story, the fluff behind my Imperial Guard army is they've been out of contact with the Imperial High Command for so long that they've literally had to salvage what vehicles they could. Hence the difference between the two. Also, seeing as how the galaxy is so vastly and there's so many different Imperial Guards, Talon Desert Raiders, Harakan Warhawks, for example, even the Steel Legion. Why do they all use the same generic tank? It doesn't make sense. Hence, that's why my fluff comparing my army actually does make sense. That's why I have two variants on my Earthshakers. This is my Armageddon, this one, it's yet to be painted, and this is my open top. Yes, it has a hull mounted heavy bolt. It will be positioned up here, but unfortunately I have still yet to paint the model. As you can see, some of my models are unpainted, some of the models are painted. I have little time to paint them as it is. I'm very sparse, but I do manage to get some YouTube videos out for you guys. I've got about 2 minutes left, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a bill here for a second, is I am informing you guys, look, Malavictus Inc. I am actually making my own web page to go along with my YouTube channel. I'll be posting pictures of my armies, my terrain, and etc. up, along with how to get in contact with me, etc. It's just predominantly for you guys. That's all it's really going to be about. If you can't get a hold of me via YouTube, you can definitely get a hold of me via that site. And time for the ugly mugshot. Just want to say shout out to Trainaholic, thank you. He and I have been talking on YouTube via messages, and he kind of influenced me into making the website. So in a way, it's partially dedicated to him, but not in like a weird Michael Jackson memorial dedication sort of thing. Also, it gives me an outlet. Most of the websites I video blog and blog on, like YouTube, etc., they say that I can't talk about certain things, or I can't post certain comments or pictures about certain things, and I think that's infringing on my freedom of speech. I moved to this country because of such freedoms, as where in my country we don't have such freedoms. I mean, we have, but they can easily be taken away, as we hear you guys constantly fight for your rights. As where in my country we just bend over and take it in the butt. Being honest with you. My water block is finished. That's another 2 videos I'm going to be doing separately on that. But for now, this is it. I'm going to be uploading this video right now as soon as I can. So leave your comments, rate, vote. Once my web page is done, I'll be posting a link onto my YouTube main website. Just click on the link and go check it out. If you like the paint jobs, let me know. If you don't like the paint jobs, please let me know. It's how we learn. So take care all. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, good evening, and good night. Bye.